Hey, folks, glad you signed up with us here at the Insiders Game. Welcome aboard on a Saturday, and we got a lot of great information coming your way. We're going to focus on college football. We got a college basketball play for you, fired up for the NFL on Sunday. In our members area, with the Pulse, lots of hockey information, and our other service that we've unrolled, and it is going great. And that's first period hockey numbers, last minute alerts, half times. It's available to you if you're interested to give it a call at 888 201 4201. 888 201 4201. I think we got some nice opportunities here on a Saturday. We welcome you aboard. Oregon State at Washington. Washington lane 6.5. One of our best plays of the year last week. We had Oregon State against Arizona State. I had them on the money line, but we took the points in the game. It was an awful spot for Arizona State. Letdown spot, walking into a buzzsaw. Manning's a good quarterback for Oregon State, but he's gone hot and cold this year. That was a big deal for him, kind of wrapping up his career as a senior at home. But now they're going on the road to Washington. The problem is it's a sandwich game. You've got this game off the letdown from the win against Arizona State and Oregon coming up next week. Absolutely, Washington is the side here. Even though Washington's lost 4 of 5, they beat Colorado in the middle, but the teams they lost to were Oregon, Arizona State, UCLA, and Arizona. I think Washington's going to get the job done at home here. Bet it early in the day, though, to get the best of the number. Stanford and Cal. They're betting the under. Frankly, I just don't get it. The total in the game is 58.5 for an opener that was bet down to in the mid-50s. Cal can score, and Cal can't stop anybody. And I know Stanford and Utah, we had the under. See, then we zigzag back and forth. Last week was one of our big plays. We had under Stanford and Utah. It was 7-7 at the end of regulation. We were terrified. Oh, no, don't tell us we're going to get a horrific beat in overtime. 7-7, only 14 points scored in regulation. We had it last week, but we're going over this week because Hogan and Stanford's offense will score against this bad defense. And Cal, it's this big rivalry game. They're at home. They'll be slinging it all over the football field. They'll have their moments. Just think this game goes over the total, and they're betting the under. Think it's a misguided number. Last year, the score in the game was 63-13. And then college basketball, just throw this one out. It's been a long-standing angle for me with my Western New York roots. When Niagara plays Canisius or St. Bonaventure or Buffalo, those 4 teams, when they play one another, the general rule of thumb is you always take the points. The schools are in such close proximity, a lot of people go and support the road team, and that's made money for us for years. But not when Canisius goes down to Olean, which is a 70-mile ride, 90 minutes to get there at the Riley Center. Canisius beat St. Bonaventure last year at home, 72-69. So the Bonnies have revenge. But the last 2 times that Canisius has played in Olean, 2 of the last 3 years, 81-62 Bonnies, 86-64 Bonnies in the A10. And Billy Barron, their best player, is gone. Canisius is going to get better as the season goes along. Better athletes for St. Bonaventure. Schmidt's a great coach. We're going against our own trend, but we think we found that one little chink in the armor, and this is the way to go. Take St. Bonaventure over Canisius on Saturday. Thank you so much for signing up. Welcome aboard the Insiders Game. Check out our members' Pulse area, and of course, if you're looking for last-minute updates and great information that we can get to you, you can call 1-888-201-4201. Thanks for signing up for the Insiders Game on a Saturday.